Hey, it's your girl Moni 69 Ways, and I am here for Beyond the Gates weekly recap of episodes 39 through 43. Yes, I hope everyone can hear me. Let me check my sound right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yes. So I'm here for episodes 39 to 43. But before I get into these episodes, I'm trying to do this weekly recap before the new episodes come on, starting today at um, 1. Oh, thank you, Jay. 1 Central Time, 1 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, so before I get into this recap of these episodes, if you are new here, make sure you are subscribed and hit the like button for your girl. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's see if I can pull up some screenshots. See. Okay, so we're gonna get to episode 39. My notes are limited and I'm going off memory. And this is like 5 episodes I am trying to recap, okay? Episode 39, from what I gather, um Doug is being approached at his job by Joey, because Doug got this bad gambling habit that he cannot let go. So he's an addict. He has a bad gambling problem. So he owes Joey a lot of money, and he hurt his hand. So mind you, Doug is a surgeon. Okay, so he hurt his hand because he lost a patient as in the operating room. He lost a patient. He got upset. He banged his hand on the desk and he broke a bone in his surgeon hand that he used to to perform surgery. So he is that's another way of him losing money because he cannot perform his duties as a surgeon. So, and Joey had to, kind of confront him because, he owed Joey, and he'd been trying to avoid going to Joey's casino because he got a problem, and he know that he owe Joey a lot of money. And he really don't want to deal with Joey. Um, so Joey like, you what you gonna do? Is there some other stream of income you got bringing in, because I'm gonna need my money and the time uh for you to pay me back is coming up soon, like today. So, and he talking about he got some assets, but he cannot get that money that quick. So Joey is trying to, we all know, if you've been watching the show, Joey is trying to make Doug stay indebted to him. So yeah, so he just trying to so he can use him and his wife for his business, his illegal activity. So yes, let me put this up here. Okay. So yeah, so that's with Doug and Joey for right now. So let's get into um this karaoke. It was episode 39. It wasn't a lot going on, but it wasn't too much going on. So we have the Duprees, the family. They are at Uptown, so it's karaoke night. So it's like a family thing at Uptown karaoke. They're just trying to get Grandma Anita Dupree out of her comfort zone for us, get her back on the stage, get her back into singing, because she had a singing career. She was in a girl group. So yeah, so they low key trying to get, Grandma Anita Dupree up there on the mic again. Um, so let me get this scene out the way. So they at the karaoke, cheering each other on. They managed to get Grandma Anita on the stage. She was singing. She did her thing. So she had her backups with Naomi and Danny. And they was doing their thing. They had choreography, and it was a cute moment for Anita, because she didn't want to go up there on the stage. She was like, because people got camera phones now, so she's like, if I sound bad, this gonna go on the internet. She was like, I don't want nobody to see how I sound, so. But I can't. But yes, yeah, so she sounded good. She was scared, so she managed to get up there to sing the song. And she did a good job, so she ain't sound too bad. Jay, in these chats, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, so also Martin and his husband Smitty, they are worried about Tyrell, and they was asking Grandpa Vernon Dupree some advice of how to handle, because he's still getting trolled online for being in his boxer. Somebody took a picture while he was in his boxer drawers when he was in the locker room. So he's still being trolled online. They asked Grandpa Dupree how to handle it, and they said let's ask an expert, which was Chelsea, because we know she is the social media influencer in the family. So yes. So yeah, so she just said like let it ride out, like keep doing what he doing, like live his everyday life, like keep putting out, what he do his everyday life. So just ignore it. It hopefully blow over and somebody else be the topic subject of the school. So yeah, so that's how she said she will handle it, and we also see Eva in this episode, episode 39. Eva's, planning Nicole and Ted wedding anniversary celebration. And she is sitting down with the planners, Jonathan and Julia, the event planners. So, and she is trying to put on this, make sure everything goes well for what Nicole and Ted want the event to look like, right? So she really didn't know everything, so she said she had to get back to them on some stuff. But the way she was trying to talk fancy with them, because mind you, they coming off bougie and they saying all these name brand names, so she getting a name brand of a caviar mixed with a brand of a watch. So she had to apologize, said she's not from around here, so she don't know the lingo for his brand. So she is on the other side of from the other side of the tracks. So she don't know all this fancy stuff. She just want to put on a good wedding anniversary party for Ted and Nicole. So yeah, so that was that. And then she ran into Cat Tomas. So they talked a little bit, and sharing some information with each other. And yeah, Jay. Okay. And he also shared Tomas shared with Eva that what was that? Oh, Naomi was about to sue her dad. Well, she didn't sue her dad, but she was representing the ladies who was suing her father's firm, and he worked there. So he let her know that's what happened. And she just thinking about she couldn't do that to her father, like sue her father or represent or go against her father in that way, because um she didn't have one. She said she don't think she could do that, and she was just sharing her story about the man her mom married, who was Alan, was just her stepfather. They wasn't that close. It seemed like he didn't want to be too close to her, because she is not his biological child. So he was there, but they wasn't close. He was there like providing for the household, but they wasn't close. So, and she said she will yearn for that type of relationship like Ted and Kat has. So she was just sharing that with Tomas, opening up, sharing a little bit about her business and about the woman who raising her, which is Leslie, the one who took over because her mom, we all know this story, is false. So she just going with the whole story that they came in town with. So she shared that. She opened it up to Thomas in that way. She got kind of, sad about it. What else happened this episode? I think that's it. That's all I can remember that stuck out to me for episode 39 until something else come up in my head. So let's move on. Episode 40. So Grandma Anita Dupree, she was at the karaoke singing her little heart out and doing a little 1-2. She got approached by some guy. I guess he wants to, revive her career, get her back out there, and how her old fan base is probably missing her and want to see her back on stage. So he approached Anita and Vernon while they was at I think Uptown. And Vernon low-key knew who the guy is because I think he set it up. Yeah, but the guy showed his interest and think she should get back up on stage. And she really giving him some pushback because she was just like, that was just a family karaoke night. I'm not trying to like really get back up there because she she is like scared. First off, in today's time versus back then time for us fandom, and you got social media stuff, people can be harsh, okay? They can be real harsh on her. So she's thinking out all the things, and her family definitely see that she miss her music, being on stage and performing. So they just trying to help her out. So she said she'll think about it. I don't think she gave an answer. I don't remember her getting the answer, but she definitely thinking about it, okay? Because the way that man came in and laid it all out for her, so she's thinking about it. So we shall see. Not Stella got groove back. She's yeah. Yeah, so that's what's happening with Grandma Anita this episode. But yeah, we shall see if she decides to, get back up in there on the stage and do it professionally again. So we shall see with that. Also, we get to see where do I want to go? Ted and Nicole and Eva, they still planning for their anniversary party. And oh, I was reading my notes. I'm sorry. So yeah, we see Ted and Nicole. They going over some event stuff, and Nicole is surprised that Ted is helping with the whole planning of the anniversary party. And she know he got something up his sleeve, and what else? Why is my mind blanking about what happened? Hold on, let me get my note. Oh yeah, and her Eva mom, Dana, Leslie, Sherry, and Lulu, all her aliases pop up at the country club because they at the country club trying to plan this anniversary party, and she decides she just want to show up at this party at the country club, and she trying to get a job as a bartender like she did at the Les event, which was wild to me. So it's like, shut up, Jay. Which is wild. So Eva saw her like, okay, are you trying to ruin our plans? Because Eva's not trying to have their plans blow up right here at the country club while she's trying to plan the anniversary. And she does not want her mom to be there at all. So I don't know. My thing is with Eva, she see how her mom is moving. I'm gonna need her to have her own moves because her mom is wild and she is going against the original plan they had when they came into town about getting close to Ted and Nicole of it all. So I'm gonna need Eva to go against her mom this one good time, at least something like put a wrench in her plans because her mom is crazy. And her mom came in there with a wig and a different outfit on. So her mom, she trying to check her mom, trying to, tame her mom and tell her to get out of there. And her mom came back in. I guess she mysteriously left her phone, and then that's when she bumped into Nicole because Nicole got up from the table from Ted. And she got up from the table from Ted. She bumped to see Sherry, and Sherry knows she did it on purpose. Just to see Nicole, to recognize her and to have a conversation. And she just said she just come here to say goodbye because she leaving town. Mind you, this is Sherry. This is her alias Sherry towards Nicole. So that's just like irritating as heck. So yeah, and mind you, Ted is there, so it's like this lady is crazy. I don't know what her plan is when the day comes for Nicole and Ted anniversary, but I can't wait to see how it will pan out, how it will come about. Of Ted cheated on Nicole 20 years ago or so, and had a child, which is Eva. So we shall see about that. So, Eva is trying to, keep things hidden, but her mama is still going rogue, doing what she want to do, which is wild. We also have we're gonna go over to Danny and Andre. They still messing around, even though they kind of like a cute couple, but it's an age difference, and it's like he's an in-law, he's a nephew, like in-law to her. So it's like, ugh. Yes, it's like ugh. In that regards, but they cute, but I can't wait till people find out that they are smashing. But it's like they smashing in for like to get their minds off what they really after, because like she still kind of have a thing for Bill and he still has a thing for Ashley, child. Oof. So he came over because she trying to get her life together. Because last time he came over, she was a lush. She was a drunk. She was drunk, and he was like trying to sober her up, and he was also kicking her some real game. Like, you forgot who you are. You a Dupree. You Danny Dupree. Where's that fire? Was that boss lady? He's trying to get her some like tough love. Like, you need to shake up and let that bottle go and let Bill go for one, because Bill is her weakness, and she turned to alcohol. So you don't want to become an alcoholic. So yeah. So he came over the next day. He checked. I guess he was asked for a favor. I don't know what the favor he was going to ask, or he just wanted to see her. Because usually she will summon him to come over, but he just came over on his own. And he saw a clear glass with clear liquids in it. He thought it was like alcohol. He had to look like, I know you effing lying. Because she's like, no, it's just water. Because he was like kind of worried at first. Yeah, so they were just hanging out, talking. And she was just talking about what Pamela, her bestie, said about creating a model agency together. So get back in business together with the whole modeling agency. And she said she's thinking about it. She didn't give an answer to it, so she's thinking about it. So, and he thinks she should do it. I mean, this is your passion, so why not do it? I mean, you ain't got really nothing else going on, so do what you're good at, right? So Yeah, so they were just hanging and talking and smashing and taking pictures, getting basically life updates. Um, yeah, so that was them. And we also see Tomas and Kat this episode. Kat actually stopped by Tomas' job, which is Bill Firm. To show, talk and show him the video of the karaoke night, and just hanging a little bit, I guess, before the work day. And Bill came in with Haley, and it was like some little tension there. That was fun. But Haley at this time in this episode, she didn't know if she was still if she was actually pregnant or not. She said she might be pregnant because she was late. So yeah, so that was happening this episode as well. Um, what else happened? I'll move on. Lord have mercy. Uh, Chelsea came by mom to see Danny. Cause she wanted well, Kat really wanted Danny to be the CMO of their purse line, chief of marketing of the purse line, and she asked her mom. Mom said no. Um, Danny come to the realization that she doesn't want to lean on her daughter because she was already leaning on her daughter by being her momager when she was a model. And now that Chelsea don't want to model no more, and then Chelsea coming back to ask her to be the CMO of their purse line, her and Kat purse line together. And she just said no because she trying to do her own think about doing her own thing with Pamela, a bestie. And I guess she don't want to lean on Chelsea anymore, like using her as a crutch. And she also told Chelsea, you don't have to worry about me. Live your life, live your dreams how you want to, but you ain't got to like worry about me anymore. So yeah. And Chelsea had to hit her with, like, I heard it all before, mom. It's like you take 10 steps forward and then something happen, you take like 20 steps back. So it's like she said, I heard it all before. And Danny says it's gonna be different this time. So, and I hope so, and I hope it work out with her and Pamela, because she did call Pamela over and she told Pamela about the decision, and it was a go. And Pamela, she was ready. She was like, we need funding and we need this and this. We gotta get our name out there for us being a modeling agency, and and they had like a little photo shoot with Andre that was cute. What else happened this episode? Oh, Doug, Joey, and Vanessa of it all. Vanessa is meeting with good old Joey. He wants to invest or be a part of her real estate business. Okay. He want to know how things work, and we already know his ulterior motives when it comes to Vanessa. He is trying to he wants to launder his money through her real estate business. So he wanted like trying to be like a student to her or whatever. And just trying to learn her business. And also you got her stupid husband Doug, who was down on his luck. He trying to figure out how he gonna pay Joey back, and he trying to stay away from the gambling tables at Joey's casino at the same time. Since he injured his hand. And also when he went to the Soul Food Kitchen restaurant, and he was talking to Andre earlier, because Andre thinking about filming him for the documentary or something about a surgeon, his day to day. And he said, heck no, because we already know why he said no, because he has a gambling problem. And you really don't want to see where he be going during the day. Also, as Andre was leaving, he said, you dropped something. And he said, oh, that's not mine. It was a scratch off ticket. he scratched the ticket. It was a 777 ticket, and he won $50K from this scratch off. I'm like, really? He's that lucky, but he's that lucky he's not. But at the same, yeah. So he decided he wanted to take this 50 grand and bet it on the horses. So he called Randy, who works for Joey. He wanted Randy to get a bookie to, make this stuff happen, make a bet or whatever, like be the third person, like run interference with another bookie besides Joey. And because he's trying to avoid Joey at all costs. And Randy trying to tell him, like, you could just use this $50K and, pay down your debt instead of like try to gamble it again. So it's like, ugh, Doug, he has a gambling problem, so he's not listening. So there's that. He did place the bet. Reluctantly, Randy helped him place the bet with another bookie. He placed the bet on this kind of some horse, but the horse lost, and he lost the money. So there's that. So Doug was at the same uptown restaurant that he saw Vanessa and Joey at, having a conversation. They was getting cozy, and Joey low-key be flirting with Vanessa, and Vanessa just really is drawn into Joey, and even though she got a hint of what he does. And I guess she don't care, but yeah. And then next we saw them running around, rolling around in the bed, smashing. So they do get they smash on for the first time we see in this show, because when we first met them, all we saw Doug going is to the casino, and she is smashing randoms, young men. So with the exception of Diego as a regular. So yeah, so they finally smashed. That was cool. What else? So we also see Ashley and Derek of it all. It was really, they like my least favorite character couple. It's like really not too much going on with them right now. Derek and Ashley are at her house. They just chilling, taking a random couple compatibility test in this magazine, and he just answering questions, see is they compatible, what have you, and they passed the test, yay. And like I said, they my least favorite couple characters that's on this show. They compatible, and Derek talking about how his lease is up, and well, first they smash, and then I think later, after this masterization happened, he said his lease is up, and he thinking about they should move in together, like, because he has roommates and she has her own spot. She has like a little studio situation going on, because yeah, the way the floor plan, her apartment, her bed is right there, and you got the kitchen and the little sitting area, living room area. So it's just one planned out. So they thinking about moving in together. But he is not proposing. So he want to move in with her, basically. So there's that with them. That's all I got for Ashley and Derek. Like I said, they my least favorite characters on this show. So we also at the wedding planning still at the country club with Ted and Nicole, because Ted is also asking Eva to keep a secret from Nicole, because he had got a talk to Nicole jeweler, and I guess he got something custom made for her, and he wanted Eva to keep it a secret. And if he gave the jeweler I guess Eva number, in case because he didn't want the jeweler to call his number and then it'd be obvious, and then Nicole probably have a sneaky suspicion of Ted's doing of a surprise for her. So So he gave the jewelers Eva's number so she could be hella that. She's like, "Do you trust me?" He said, "Yes, I trust you." He said, "Yeah, I trust you." I don't know how much time went by, but this supposed to be a temp situation for Eva because we know she's taking over for Laura. Yeah, who was the first Nicole assistant, her original assistant. So I don't know how much time passed, but he said he trusted her with this task. So that made her day because low key she knows Ted is her father supposedly, and I hope it pans out to be that way. But yeah, so that means the world to Eva to hear that Ted trusts her. But he also was talking to Nicole. He tries to get Nicole to abandon this wedding anniversary party. And he talking about he want to take her to San Bars. They should go away. Should just skip this party and go away to St. Bars. I'm like, what's really going on? Like Ted, like I'm looking at Ted. I'm really getting him the side eye right now because you like so determined. You helping with this planning. And on the other hand, you still trying to get her to go away with you for your anniversary. I'm like, and I wonder why. Cause I know they've been through a lot initially. During that time he cheated on her, they was in the dark space. Cause she kept losing, had miscarriages, and then she got pregnant with a cat. So it's like, what's really going on? Like, you need to tell her the truth. Or like, what you gonna take her out to St. Bars and then tell her the truth, or you just trying to run from the truth? The truth potentially lingering around still. Because mind you, he gave $50K to Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, all her aliases. He gave her $50K to go away. And he doesn't know that she kept the baby. She didn't abort the baby that he initially thought she was pregnant with back in the day. So I can't wait to hopefully we get some answers this week. That's why I am up here trying to give this a quick weekly recap of last week episode. So I hope it pan out this week for us. The anniversary of it all, and the Dana, Leslie, and Eva of it all. Like I need to let it. It need to come out, okay? Because it's been going on long enough. And Ted trying to keep this secret, and it's like they come too far. I mean, it only happened this one time. So he said he only cheated once, and ever since then they've been having a good relationship, a good marriage. So I don't know. I don't know how Nicole gonna take it. So I can't wait to see that go down. I think that was it for this was episode 41. Let's see. Episode 42. So what I took from this. Oh yeah, Eva approached her mom, Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, all her aliases, right? Because she saw that her mom came back in, right? To get her phone. She saw her talking to Nicole. She don't know what she was talking to Nicole about, but she told her to leave before they blow up their little plan. Okay. And she was Eva was also trying to keep Ted from going out there by the front desk. Okay. So she went home, confront her mom about it. She said, she said, I told you to leave. Why did I see you with my own eyes? She said, you ain't see me. She was like kind of gaslight her, like, you ain't see me come back. I'm like, are you crazy? Are you sure? She like, I don't know I know Eva had this loyalty to her mom, but she should see her mom keep doing stuff time and time again. Roll against the plans, the initial plans. So I'm gonna need Eva to have some plans on her own when it comes down to it. Like, yeah. She ain't trying to disrespect her mom, but she was just like trying to like confront her mom on some stuff. Like, you moving wild and you like gonna blow up our whole situation. with the whole Ted and Nicole thing. So, her mom is determined to stick it to Ted and Nicole, talking about what they did to us. I mean, mind you, Ted never known nothing about no Eva, and he thought the pregnancy was aborted. Okay, but yeah, so I don't know why that don't click in Eva head, like, because she only getting one side of the story in some moms, and it's like wild. And her mama moving crazy, and then the mom is like confronting Eva about her lies about because she told her mom she's supposed to meet a caterer for, I mean, not the caterer, the cake caterer or whoever, for Nicole and Ted anniversary party, and it was actually Nicole texted her. So her mom found out because she looked into her phone to see the truth, and she said, "What about your lies? Like, what's your plans? Like, what's really going on?" And Eva had to kind of like come up with a quick lie. Like, I know how you is every time I mention Nicole's name. She said, "How?" She like, "I don't feel no kind of way about Nicole. I'm the one that put you on to Nicole. Cause mind you, we know how she Eva got the job. Cause her mom ran Laura off the road, which caused her injuries. It also uh put that potassium in her IV to make her stay in the hospital longer. So we know why, how she got the job. But Eva really don't know why. But her mom is gaslighting her and lying to her about, like, no, this ain't that's not what it is. Cause Eva thinking the worst. She is questioning, like, what did she do to give me this job? She been questioning it. And then her mom is like playing in her face. So I'm gonna need Eva to move accordingly. Okay. I'm gonna need Eva to move accordingly. I know that's your mom. I know y'all in this together. But if you want a real relationship with Ted, who was your father, that was your mom said, I'm gonna need you to have your own plans in place to, put a monkey wrench in your mama plans, because she on some other stuff. Because if they like find out who you really are, who she really is, and how y'all was playing with them the whole time, I don't think they gonna be in open arms to bring you in, or at least hear you out, So I'm gonna need you to have your own plans away from your mom's. I need you to go rogue, play the same game your mama play. But she is loyalty. She's loyal to her mom. I mean, her mom did raise her, so it's like, ugh. But you getting to know this man who seems nice. Him and his wife seem nice. And they said that you was like family to them, and they think you this one person. So it's like, ugh. I don't know how that's gonna pan out, but I can't wait till that comes out. What else? Oh yeah, Nicole went to go check up on Laura. Poor Laura, since she got poisoned by Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, all her aliases. Since she got poisoned to stay in the hospital longer. I mean, because that potassium kind of like the spike in her potassium, like, kind of messed with her heart, so she had to stay in there longer. And Nicole had to question, like, because she got permission from Laura to look at her charts, mind you, because she's like, how did you was doing good and then you didn't do good, the potassium spike, your level was high, and now it's like you had to stay in there longer, and your heart of it all. Still, Nicole's like, that sounds suspicious as heck. So Nicole is kind of determined to find out who did this to Laura, because that did not make sense. She's like, she gonna find out whoever did this to you. Basically, that's what she said. And she also was kind of wondering, side-eyeing that because Laura told her that she got some flowers. She received the flowers from Nicole, I guess earlier that week or what have you, or last week. And she appreciated the flowers. And Nicole was like, I ain't seen you no flowers. And she said, what's her name? The nurse, Shanice, said that Eva had dropped off some flowers for Laura by way of Nicole. So she looked at the card. She was like, huh. I guess she was like had a mental note or whatever, cause she like, and Laura was just thinking like she just thinking ahead and trying to bring flowers to her for Nicole on Nicole's behalf. Just thinking ahead, some assistant stuff. So Laura didn't really think nothing much of it. She's just such a sweetheart. But yeah, somebody did that to Laura. I don't know if Laura even noticed that, but yeah, she just can't wait to get out the hospital and be Nicole's assistant again. So that's what Laura and Nicole's situation of it all. So let's get to Tomas and Kat. So Kat and Tomas, they was talking, and she like congratulated him on being on the board, because mind you, he did meet with Bill, I think last episode before 42. Bill wanted him to be on this board, because mind you, he did the settlement with the 3 ladies who was suing his law firm for Mike being a creep SA situation. So they get to be a committee of how procedure and policies of it all, what goes down, how things should be handled in the law firm, right? And he want him to be on the board, basically spying. And so, Tomas is caught between a rock and a hard place, because this is his boss, and he loves what he do. He also has a plan of moving up the ladder, of becoming a partner one day. So it's like, oh my God, like, and it's also unethical to relay a message from a private meeting. So he is stuck between a rock and a hard place with that. So he also shared that with Kat. Kat congratulated him on that position, but I don't think he went into that much detail. But that's what Bill got him doing. So he's not really too happy about it, to be honest. He's happy and he's not, because he know what he got to do, and it's like, if I do that and I get caught, it's like your whole career is, you put a stain on your whole career of doing something unethical like that. So yeah, or it could benefit him if he don't do it. He don't move up the ladder, but if he do it, it's potential for him to be a partner in the law firm. So it's like a lose-lose kind of situation, I guess. A lose-win situation, however you want to look at it. But yeah, so he also shared Kat Eva's story about her mom, the lady who's raising her, and her father not having a father. And because mind you, he came up on Kat in her laptop looking for nanny cams, because she want to spy on Eva again. So I'm gonna need Kat to let that nanny cam go, because it didn't work the first time. You got caught slipping. Eva was managed to delete the footage of her snooping around in Nicole's files, her patient files. So yeah, so Tomas said he kind of like interfered, because he said I can help with that, because him and Eva was talking, they kind of close, like have a friendly rapport with one another. So he said he can help, and he just kind of gave up the information that Eva told him, because Kat was like, I met the woman who's raising her name Anna, and he like, it's Leslie, and that got her looking like, huh? Okay. And then, he just relayed the message about how this woman raising her, how her not having her father, and how some other man, she wish she was close to the other man who was in the household, Alan, but Tomas forgot the name. And it was just like, okay, she got all the information. And I guess I'm not adding up with the whole story of the evil of it all. And it got Kat wheels turning. So Kat decides to, I guess pay Eva a visit. So there was that. Joey confronted Randy at the casino about helping Doug with another bookie. And he got the bookie to he contacted the bookie who Doug was dealing with. So and pay for that debt. So now that debt is transferred over to Joey, and he told everyone that Joey is his target. I mean, Joey told everyone that Doug is his target. So it's like, ooh. So now Doug owed Joey even more money. So it's like wild. But Randy, he looked nervous because he did do a side mission. It's like he wanted to help his friend, but he also trying to set up his friend do by way of his boss. So it's like Randy is like really in the pickle when it comes to Joey and Doug, because Doug, he knows for a long time. He knew for a long time. Grew up together, so yeah, they from the hood. They grew up in the same hood, so it's like he trying to help his friend, but he also tried to like sabotage his friend by way of his boss Joey. So he's in a tough spot. Yeah, but yeah, Joey called Randy out on helping him and tell him he need to choose or get his stuff together. Okay, throw that loyalty stuff out the door to Doug. So there's that, and also what else stuck out? I think. Oh yeah, so Kat went over to make a visit to Eva's house. And Eva was shocked that she's like, "How you get my address?" She said, "You're not the only one that can look up information, that can go through files." So basically, she just saying, "I went through your employment files and I found your address." So she made a visit, and I'm like, "Kat, no, I don't know what Kat plan was at this time, but I'm like, girl, you going down the wrong road, because these people are from the other side of the tracks, basically the outside of the gates. Okay." Like, you cannot handle these people, especially the mom. Okay, so I was like nervous for Kat in that aspect. But she made a visit, and Kat liked to scan the room, looking around. I think she noticed that wig that was in the chair. And we know who wig that was. And then Kat proceeded to apologize to this girl. Talking about, I want to call a truce, and saying she is protecting her family. She meant to be mean. She wanted to let bygones be bygones. So it's like, this fake apology to Eva, and of it all. So just trying to play nice, and as she's scanning the apartment. And Eva had dismissed herself, said her phone was ringing. I'm like, why your phone in the other room? But whatever. As she getting her phone, Eva decides to, walk around, look around, and she noticed the picture, and she was like bent over, her phone out, like she was taking a picture of Dana, Leslie, and Eva in the picture. So she like bent over taking a picture, and mind you, Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, all her aliases decide they want to go to the store and go get some milk, and she came back and she said, what are you doing? Who are you? And it took Kat by surprise, and then Eva came from the back and said, "This is Kat, Nicole's daughter, my boss, Nicole's daughter." And Kat looked like she saw a ghost. She looked at Leslie. Yeah, because I think Eva introduced her as like, "This is my Leslie." She about to say, "This is my mom, but this is my Leslie." So yes, she introduced her as her Leslie, and Kat looked like she saw a ghost. She realized who this lady really is, because she introduced herself when she was at Uptown. When Kat was at Uptown as Anna. and this is like and with a different wig on. So it's like, okay, what the hell is going on? She said, I got something. I just realized I got something to do, and she got the hell out of there. So it's like, I don't know what Cat next move gonna be, but it need to be something because stuff ain't adding up when it comes to this lady who's raising you. Approached me with a different wig and a different name, and you introducing me her as somebody else, and she noticed that wig on the floor. So yeah, so she need to. I hope she took a picture, managed to take a picture, so she can like get a PI somebody on it. So there's that. Let's get to the last episode. So last episode, we have let's talk about Bill right quick. So Bill, during this whole last week, it basically they displaying all of Bill's shaky. They keep handing to his shaky hand because we know he had a problem, like he's about to have a heart attack or stroke or something. He kept rubbing his hand. As he said, his hand fall asleep. Every time he run, he was shaking with Haley because him and Haley trying to have a baby. If she found out she wasn't pregnant, she took 3 pregnancy tests. So they went to go, work on that, and they panned the camera to his shaky hand. So it's like, okay, I see what y'all doing. Y'all is like building up for Bill to have this major health problem in the near future. So there's that. And also, what else? Yeah, so his hand was shaky with Haley and Tomas when he met Tomas at the country club. His hand was shaky then, which is weird, because he also thought about his relationship with Chelsea. He ran into Naomi at the country club along with what's his name, Martin, and he just trying to get. He just glad that his daughter is talking to him, but he also trying to get Chelsea to talk to him now. And Naomi just told him, that's up to you. I'm not interfering with that relationship. That's up to you. Like, we are on okay terms, but it's up to you to amend that with Chelsea. Like, you should reach out if you really want to have that relationship or fix that relationship. You should reach out. I'm not getting involved. So she said, I managed to be on okay terms with you. So, and she also asked him about his health because she saw and witnessed his whole hand situation when she thought he was about to have a heart attack or what have you. When they was discussing the case of the lawsuit. And yeah, so she just said it was up to you to reach out to her. And he also ran into Martin because Martin was there at the country club as well. He basically seeing how he could help Martin, I guess, in his future endeavors. Because we know Martin wants to become president someday. He want to run for president. So, and he just remind him like how he used to take him to Ray Arden movies and stuff like that, and help him with I guess fundraising and stuff like that. Basically saying like, I see you grow up. I was there and I was helping you along the way to get to your dreams. Basically, that's what he was saying to Martin. And at the same time, he's all in Martin's face and reminding him about how he holds family secrets, hold his secrets in the family secrets. And his hand was shaky there too. Then he met up with Tomas at the country club after that, I believe. And he also they did a flashback scene with him and Chelsea. This is when I guess this is when the point he was cheating on Danny with Haley at this point, because that's what it was given for the conversation they was having, because Chelsea was trying to quit modeling then in this flashback. So because he said the mom is kind of unhinged these days. She's very, her temperament is very out of control. So she just trying to convince her dad to take the mom to the beach home or take her out to an island, I guess for a vacation because the mom is like uneasy those days. And because she just wanted to like the mom to calm down, want the dad help to calm the mom down so Chucks can, break off the whole professional relationship for his modeling. And the dad said he was gonna try to help, but he make no promises. And the body language and Danny being unhinged is because it's giving around this time that he was cheating on Danny with Haley. And Danny knows he was cheating again. Because, mind you, he was cheating in the past, not just with Haley, but with other women. So, yeah, but the daughters didn't know this at the time. So, yeah, so that's what that flashback gave me when it came to Bill. Lying ass. Also, we see we have a new character, June. This young lady looked familiar. She looked like the young lady who played, I think her name was Charity or Chastity or somebody from Saints and Sinners. It's been a minute since I seen that, but yeah, it used to come on Bounce TV. Saints and Sinners, I used to love that show. She looked familiar, but she going by the name of June. She playing some homeless lady who got caught up on a second degree assault charge against a social worker. Because mind you, she has like you know how the homeless have their own property for as carts and stuff like that. And so she kind of jumped the social worker because the social worker was cleaning, I guess, like under the impasse, where the homeless was staying at, and social worker was cleaning up, throwing stuff away, and she didn't know that June's stuff belonged, that June was still there for her stuff. So, and June jumped her. So Jacob called Naomi down and introduced Naomi to June, hoping that, he trying to help June. He was just hoping that Naomi can, represent her or get her a lesser sentence, because they were planning on sentence her to 5 months in jail. So it was just like a misunderstanding, because that's her property and she didn't want nobody to touch her stuff. So she low-key got a second degree assault on a social worker. So he wanted to see if Naomi can help her. So we shall see this coming week if they show it. What will come up June, the June character, and how this will go for Naomi, Jacob, and June of it all. So we shall see if Naomi is able to help this young lady. Also we have Doug actually calling Nicole. Said he's had a problem. And he came in as a client, as a patient of hers. So things gonna be confidential. Just between those two. Mind you that Nicole is friends with his wife Vanessa. They are really good friends. So yeah. And he come into our office. He was just saying, he just laid it out. He was just being honest, like he has a problem with gambling, and it's like really taking over his life, and it really causing the issue within his marriage. Okay, to Vanessa, and he just needs somebody to talk to. And the first step is to admit your addiction, right? So he admitted to Nicole that he had a gambling problem, a major gambling problem, which causing issues within the marriage. So he was honest about that. And Nicole was listening to him and like trying to get him some resources for his literature to read, because he's a highly regarded physician or surgeon with an addiction gambling problem. So it's like trying to get him some literature, and also trying to advise him to do groups meetings. And he like, no, I do not want this to be out, because he think he's going to group meetings, people gonna find him out, because I guess he's a well-known surgeon within the community. He don't want nobody to know. But she says effed up that your that Joey and Randy know, the people who you owe money to, only one that knows your addiction, your gambling addiction, and not your wife. So she just trying to encourage him to be honest with himself, more honest with himself, and more importantly, honest with his wife about what's going on with him, for real, for real. To be honest with y'all, Doug and Vanessa's the next least characters I don't really care for, but it's definitely getting interesting, I guess, as times go on with the whole Joey of it all, because Joey wants to use Vanessa's real estate business to launder his money. So we shall see. And she is smitten with Joey. Okay, Joey got his hands in everything, mind you, because Joey said he owns an escort business, which Vanessa be calling all the time. So he knows her basically her every move, what she been doing behind Doug's back. I don't think Doug know that part, and she can't really be honest about that part. So I just need both of them to be honest about what's really going on with them. I need him to be honest about the gambling and how he owed Joy money, and I need her to be honest about like how she's not really sexually satisfied at all with their relationship with him alone. So because she's been dipping and doing a while with young boys, all types of escorts, and the young boy Diego at the country club, because Diego is upset that she been ignoring him. So yeah, so I don't know what's going on with Vanessa. They need to figure that ish out. What makes them happy. They need to be honest and figure out what makes them happy, whether it's together or separate. So, and they keep talking about these kids that's out the house. So hopefully one day we will see their kids pop on the scene, because I didn't know they had kids until they start talking about the kids being out the house. Because the way they moving, you would never thought they had kids ever. You just thought it was them too. So yeah, I think that was it. Yep, that was it. That was episodes 39 to 43. I managed to get through what I could remember in limited notes. So if you made it this far, thank you for bearing with me in my mind. Okay. And make sure you are subscribed and hit the like button for me. And I just glad I was able to get this weekly recap out before the new episode starts soon. And thank you all who came through and listened to me rant about these episodes 39 to 43. And I will see y'all for the next weekly recap of Beyond the Gates, episodes 44 and on. All right. I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.